Hello YouTube, Chester Boyer, and welcome to my first ever Re-Soldier review. Yes, we're doing Kishiryu Re-Soldier, and just like with the Lupin vs. Power Ranger mecha, I'm going to get the Minipla versions of the Re-Soldier mecha. So, in this case, we're taking a look at the Kishiryu Gattai Series 01 Kishiryu Three Knights set from Kishiryu Re-Soldier. You can see, so you can tell this is the Minipla version / model kit version of the deluxe KishiryuOh Three Knights set. Well, just Kishiryu himself and the two dinosaurs here, or Kishiryu rather. So yeah. So out of the box, you can see here's Kishiryu Three Knights, and here's the main three. Well, the three of the five main Re-Soldiers. So you got that. Of course, here's the lineup here. So box 1, you get parts. You get KishiryuOh A. Box 2, you get KishiryuOh B, and 3 you get KishiryuOh C. So all these three are the parts that make up KishiryuOh. In box 4, you got Trican with the Gattai parts, specifically the two cannons for KishiryuOh, and a combiner head. And number 5, you got Ankylose and Gattai parts, specifically the two drills that go with KishiryuOh, and of course a combiner head, another alternative combiner head, I should say. So yeah. And so you got this, so you got the side here, which show the two alternative combinations, which these two will actually be in a separate video. So we got the Minipla photo contest, which is basically just, again, it's just a contest, really, which I'm not going to have no interest in getting. So you got Re-Soul Joint Mini. So you got KishiryuOh on the back here, and KishiryuOh himself. Here's just a warning label. Alright, that's it. We're done. So let's take a look at KishiryuOh first. So, let's take a look at KishiryuOh, all assembled from the first 3 boxes of the set. You can see he's very big, especially for Minipla. It's quite big, quite a decent size. You can see he's a T-Rex, obviously, and of course, from Tira, from Tyrannosaurus Rex, and of course Amigo from the Spanish word for friend. So yeah, Tiramigo. So yeah, it's pretty cool. He's got decked out with cannons. He's got shoulder cannons. He's got whoops. Okay, he's got 2 dummy versions of the drill blocks, and he's got 2 dummy versions of the cannon parts. Which I did show the real versions of the drills and the cannons. Again, the cannon ones are from Trican, and the drill ones are from Ankylose, which we'll get into those later. So yeah, so he's pretty neat. Articulation. The jaw opens and closes. Well, I should say the mouth rather. The arms are on a swivel right here, like that. And of course, the legs have the most articulation, so they go forward. And of course, they got like a backward knee joint. Of course, there's an ankle tilt. Now, of course, these joints right here will apply to KishiryuOh when we get to the robot mode of KishiryuOh. So yeah. And speaking of that, let's get into the transformations. So, yeah. So let's go ahead and remove the dummy drills and cannons. Set them off to the side. And let's straighten out the legs, remove the tail. Might as well go ahead and swing these forward like this. And we're going to go ahead and swing these out to the side. And now we're going to fold down the T-Rex arms so that they're out of the way. And make sure you hold this bit right here, which this is actually a separate joint right here. So make sure you hold this in place, so that way you can turn the top of KishiryuOh around. So let's fold down the legs. And of course, there's actually 2 holes right here. So you can see the top one here, that's for KishiryuOh, but for the bottom one, which my thumb is pointing out, this is for the robot mode. So do it just like that. Go ahead and fold down the arms. And of course, we're going to take the KishiryuOh head and plug it onto the top. And of course, if you want, you can go ahead and plug the dummy drills like this. I think they go in. No, okay. Oh, man. Yeah, these which are a little tricky to get in. So, I don't know why these are so hard to get in. They go in like that so easily, but you know what? Screw the dummy ones. Let's just bring the real ones. Okay, so let's use the drill bits that come with Ankylose. There you go. Just like that. And, oh, I forgot to plug the tail in. Hold on. There we go. Go and fold those T-Rex arms up. And then put the cannon parts, the cannon blocks, I should say, that came with the Triken box onto the arms like that. And there you have KishiryuOh himself. So yeah, this is pretty much his basic configuration. So, yep, just like that. Now, this is actually from one of the boxes of the Tiramigo parts. I'm not sure what this is for. This could be like for a later configuration or something like that. Maybe somewhere down the line. But I'm just going to go ahead and plug this piece onto the back like this. That way it doesn't go anywhere. So, yeah. So that is that. Articulation. Heads on a ball joint, as you would expect. The arms swinging forward, but be wary of the drill bits that can bump into his head. Arms swing all the way around. We got a swivel joint right here. There's the wrist joint. Oh, I'm sorry. Elbow joint. Sorry. And of course, here's a wrist joint. And of course, there's the waist articulation. And of course, the legs they go forward, then go backward. And of course, and like I said before, this all applies to Tiramigo. So yeah. So yeah, you can get some pretty cool poses. So yeah, just like that. So yeah, that's pretty neat. Not too bad. So yeah, that's pretty much it for KishiryuOh himself. Now let's get into Triken. Alright, so let's take a look at Ryusoul Blue's mecha, Triken. And of course you can tell, he is a Triceratops, since the word Tri in Triken is from Triceratops, and Ken is the Japanese word for sword or blade, so which is evident by this big long horn, or sword rather, so yeah. So yeah, he's a blue Triceratops. And of course we've got these two long horns on the back here, which that'll come into play when we get to the alternative configurations for KishiryuOh. So yeah, pretty basic. Very nice silver stickers. So yeah, articulation. The head. It's pretty much just the head, which is on a ball joint. So yeah, pretty much it. And of course here's the head of KishiryuOh Triken. Yeah, one of the eyes that, since the whole entire thing's a sticker, yeah, one of the eyes that kind of like sunk in a little bit, just from my fault, but oh well. Now, I also forgot to point this out when I took a look at the KishiryuOh head for Tiramigo. There's actually these holes right here. That is actually if you want to plug these pieces onto these little joints right here. Like you can plug this head onto the top of Triken if you want. It does look it looks silly, but hey, that's the gimmick. So we can plug it in like this way. I mean, yeah, it's pretty convenient, I'll say. Which is something that the deluxe version lacked. But, well, or just keep this in mind, this head is actually part of the blue Ryusoul. So, yeah, like you can stand like the Ryusoul on top like this. Like, again, if you bought the deluxe version. So, yeah. This is pretty much the Minipla equivalent of that. So, yeah. So that's it for Triken. And last but not least, let's take a look at Ryusoul Pink's mecha, Ankylose. You can see she is an Ankylosaurus. Of course, Ankylose, Ankylo from Ankylosaurus, and I think if you go off the Japanese pronunciation, it's Ankyrose. Obviously, for the rose part's from rose, as in, you know, the color. So, yeah. So, yeah, this is an Ankylosaurus, which has, well, your articulation is just this, which is actually not present, which I don't know if this is from the deluxe version or not. Like the tail can spin. I don't know. I'm not sure if it's on the deluxe version because hey, I'm only getting just the Minipla reasons because hey, they're cheaper and they have more articulation. So yeah. And of course, here's the head of KishiryuOh Ankylose. You can see he's got the visor down, which is actually different from the other two, like this one. So yeah. And of course, just like with Triken and Tiramigo, it can be plugged onto the top or just any joint, any Ryusoul joint. So yeah, just like that. that's pretty much it for Ankylose on its own. Alright, so let's do KishiryuOh Three Knights. So, we're going to move the cannons. Yeah, you can see this is my one problem I have with this Kishiryuoh Minipla version, is that the pits pop off so easily. So, yeah, just be wary on that if you're going to get this version. But, anyway, so let's remove the cannons. There we go, just like that. And remove the drills, which are easier than removing the cannons. Yeah, let's go and put these two heads off the side. And let's start with Triken, so split this in half. And put the back end of Triken on top like this. And from here, we're going to take the front half of Triken and put one of the cannons on top of it. Again, just like with the deluxe version. And of course, from here, make sure you plug one of the drill bits up top. Like so. And for the other side, split apart Ankylose. Go ahead and put the cannon piece on here. I'm going to refer them as cannon blocks from now on, so go and plug that onto the arm. And take the back end of Ankylose, plug it on top, and take the drill block and plug it on top like this. And there you have KishiryuOh Three Knights. So yeah, this is pretty much his main configuration, his starter configuration. And yeah, it looks pretty cool. It's pretty cool that all the Triken bits are on the top here, not on the legs, because hey, he looks a bit more, agile, in my opinion. Because if you've seen the show when this combination first appeared in, this guy was actually pretty athletic, we could say. The guy in the stunt suit, we should say. Yeah. So articulation for this guy is pretty much the same as Kishiryuoh himself, really. So, yeah. So yeah, it's pretty much the same as just, Kishiryuoh himself without, Triken and Ankylose. So, yeah. That's pretty much that. Now, I'm actually going to end the video here because, well, I'm going to split this review into two parts. The first one, what you're seeing right here, is the main configuration, which is just this. Now, the second part is going to be the alternative configurations because I don't want to drone this video on like far too long for you guys. So yeah, so stay tuned for part 2. I'm going to take a look at the alternative configurations for this guy, specifically the official ones, the one that Bandai showed us in press photos or something like that, even on the packaging. So yeah, stay tuned for part 2 where I'll take a look at the alternative configurations. So pretty much what you see here in this video is basically just the three main Kishiryu and the main configuration of KishiryuOh Three Knights. So yeah, so stay tuned for that.